Hey yo, what is YouTube? It's your boy Flash, and today for you guys, today, I'm gonna be showing you a lot how to make Saitama in GTA 5. Now, if you guys saw my previous video, I did a Saitama versus 11 super beings, and spoilers, he won against all of them. If you don't know who Saitama is, he's One Punch Man, as you see on the screen, and let me just pull up a wiki on him real quick. One Punch Man is a Japanese superhero franchise created by the artist One. It tells the story of Saitama, a superhero who can defeat any opponent with a single punch, but seeks to find a worthy opponent after growing bored by a lack of challenge due to his overwhelming strength. So, yeah, that just tells you a bit of Saitama and his backstory. And yeah, we're gonna get right into this. Link in the description below, by the way, to all the stuff you need for this. And yeah, so first off, you're gonna need the mod Superman V2 by Julio and IB. You're gonna have to, I think you could get this for free. I'm gonna show you guys how to get the free one real quick. Just go to 5 mods. I spelled the mods wrong with 5 mods, and or you could go to the description below, same thing. And you could just search up Superman. And let me just search a Superman mod, and Ultimate Superman right here, he puts it out for free also. So yeah, you can get the free version, but I personally bought it, so all you gotta do is just go, you can pick Patreon or free. I'm gonna go Patreon, and you just download it right here. Now after that, the next thing you're gonna need is the Saitama outfit. Now you got pretty much 2 versions, this Saitama and this Saitama. If you for some reason want a Michael version, yeah, no, but I'm gonna be using this Saitama for this video. And all you gotta do is just click download. I've already downloaded, so I'm not gonna do it again. But after you download, you're also gonna need something called OpenIV. OpenIV, this one's is like the, normal for modding. You're gonna need all of this for modding. OpenIV script hook V right here. No, not this one. I believe it's this one. Script hook V plus native, and then script hook V community script hook v.net. I'm gonna need that. So after, let me actually install this so I could show you guys how to do it. Store these 2. Store that. So now all you gotta do is just go to your downloads. I suggest opening 2 file explorers for this. So one could be for your GTA 5 directory. If you guys do not know how to get to your GTA 5 directory, just go to your local disk or wherever your GTA 5 is stored. Program files, Rockstar Games, GTA 5. This is your directory. Or if you don't know how to find the local disk, it's literally in this PC local disk. Now this is your GTA 5 directory. Now after all of these are done installed, now you gotta just highlight all of them, and then just right click and click on extract. Extract to each archive to separate photos. Now if your photos don't look like this, it's probably because you haven't downloaded WinRAR, which is honestly, you need WinRAR for almost any modding thing or whatever. So just download WinRAR, link in the description again. And yeah, after doing that, you can just delete these files. And first off, you want to open scripthookv.net, drag and drop. Mine says replace because I already have it in here, but yours will just automatically put it in there. I'm not gonna put it because I already have it, and there's no point of re-putting it. And then you go to scripthookv. And I suggest just clicking on these 2. You could put the native trainer if you want, but I don't really use native trainer because I have manuals. Yeah, you can use that trainer if you want. Trainer is just like, like YouTubers put God mode and unlimited ammo, all that shit. If you want that, yeah, you could put that, but I already have another one. So you just drag and drop. Again, mine says replace because I already have it in there, but you could just you also won't say that. Now the next thing you need to do, should delete those 2. The next thing you need to do is download Superman mod. Now, as I said earlier, you need OpenIV. So after you open it, it might ask you to run with administrator. So all you have to do is just right click on OpenIV and run an admin. But I don't need to do that because I've already done that. So now all you gotta do is just open Windows. And now the most important thing you gotta do is click on edit mode right here. If you don't click on it, nothing is gonna work. So click on edit mode, and then you just click on this blue bar right here, ASI manager. You click on that. Mine's already set. Mine says uninstall because I already installed it, but you should say install and install. Just install both of those. And then next thing you gotta do is just click on open package installer. This little this little blue, red, green bar right here. Click on that, and then just go to where your the GTA, the Superman mod is. So for me, that's gonna be in download Superman, and all you gotta do is just install all of this. So like Superman mod, you click on that, click install, and click on whichever one is not highlighted. So like, I mean whichever one is there. So like for example, if mods and game folders are both here, you gotta click on mod. But if it's only game folders here, you just click on game folder and click install. I already did it, so I don't have to do that again. Same thing goes for like the suit. Just click on install, game folder, and last but not least, props. Replace if the props in the game doesn't work. So like when you rip up the head, if it doesn't you know, if it's still showing like a cup or some shit, it's just to replace the cup and shit. To click on mods, I suggest saving all your files in like an extra spot, because it will fuck up with some of your files. Like for example, a cup could be changed to like a heart. So yeah, just make sure to save all that. And then after installing all of that, what you gotta do is download I forgot to say this, but download add-on peds, and you don't really need to do this, but I suggest it. Download native UI. Again, I think native UI is definitely important, but add-on ped for this mod specifically, you don't really need it, but I'm still gonna download it because add-on peds is really great for modding, just to change your outfits and shit. And let's just get that up real quick. Also, if you don't understand what I'm saying and like still need some explanation, the files usually come in like a readme, which just explains how to use it. And yeah, also if you want to like be able to slice people in half and shit, you gotta use this mod called right here. So this right here, to be able to cut people in half and shit, you need this mod. Just download that, and yeah. So now that downloads is done, you could just delete Superman 5 if you want. It doesn't really matter. But now all you gotta do is just copy these, delete the original files, go to dismemberment or whatever. Dismemberment, I cannot say it for the fucking sake of me. But if you don't know how to install it, it does come with a like an explanation in the description below, but I'm just gonna explain it. All you gotta pretty much do is right click on these, just drag all of them into here, except from these two. You just drag these two in there, and then these two go in your script file, which you should have a script file already. If you don't have a script file, you gotta do is just new and just call it scripts. But I already have a scripts file, so I don't need that. Let's just delete that. Yep. And the DLC one, you're gonna have to go to your mods folder, and then updates 64 DLC, and right here, if you don't have a mod folder, all you have to do is just again make a new folder, call it mods, drag and drop everything in updates into your mod folder, and that's all you need, and then it should be there. And then you make a file called DLCs, and yeah, and now all you gotta do is just make a new folder, call it the dismemberment or whatever. If you don't know how to spell it, just right click on this, click on rename, copy, put in the new folder, and yeah. But I already have it, so I'm not gonna do that. And after you do that, all you gotta do is just drag this DLC.rpf into it. But again, I already have it, so I'm not gonna do that. That shit was weird for a second. It's bugging. Hold on. That was fucking odd. I don't know what just happened. My whole files and shit just closed up. But let's reopen that real quick. After putting that dismembering shit or whatever, open your OpenRV mods. update, go to common data, and scroll down to DLC list. Right click it, click on edit, and all you gotta do is just copy the last bar, whatever is the last bar. It could be this. Just copy. It could be this. Just copy this. Copy this with Control C. Go to the end part. Click Enter. Control V. Double click the middle. Delete it and rename it as the DLC one, which was Dismemberment or some shit. Right here. So you gotta just right click, rename, copy, come back here, and just paste it. But I already have it, so again, I don't need this file. And yeah, I'll save. So yeah, that's the easy part. Well, not easy part, but that's the complicated part done with. So now for the add-on peds, all you gotta do is just do the same thing, but this time you actually have to, hold on. I know it sounds complicated, but it's really not that complicated. This time, you just have to right click these two, drop it in here, as you see for those two, and then scripts, drop it in here, and DLC, all you gotta do is go to mods, update, and you can just drop the DLC in there. And then when it's in there, all you gotta do is the same thing for this Decemberment or whatever. Yeah, just go into DLC, edit it, do all that, and yeah, you also need native UI, which is right here. We downloaded earlier. All you gotta do is put that in your scripts folder. So just put it in your scripts folder right here. Just drag and drop. I already have it in there, so I'm just gonna skip these files because I don't need it in there again. And yeah, now for the part you guys are all here for, the Saitama. All you gotta do is open Saitama, go to your updates, go to your mods first, right? Then updates, 64, DLC packs, add-on peds, DLC at peds.rpf. And mine shows a lot, but yours should show only like Superman and some other ped. You could delete those if you don't want those skins, but you could keep it if you do. It usually crashes some people's games, so I suggest deleting it if you don't really need it, but whatever. Now all you gotta do is just highlight these, just drag and drop it. Mine's is already in there, so I don't really need to do that, but mine's is right, where is mine's? Mine's is right here. So all you gotta do after it's dropped in there, you can double click it and then click multi rendering and click check all to just see your ped if you just want to see it or whatever, to make sure it's right. And then after you see that it's right click it, click rename, copy the name, and go back to your GTA 5 directory. So remember from earlier when you dropped the add-on peds editor, all you gotta do is right click that, click run as admin, click yes, and then mine shows a lot, but yours will show nothing because I already added a lot of peds. Now all you gotta do is click peds, new ped, copy, paste the ped you just copied, the Saitama, click male if you wanted to walk like a male or act like a male, or female if you wanted to move like a female, act like a female, depending what mod it is, what pet it is. So if it's like Supergirl, you should put female. If it's like Superman, you should put you should put male. And then all you gotta do is click false. Now you click false if it's not a folder, but if it's a folder, like for example the Barry Allen one, you click true, but it's not a folder, so we just gonna pick false, and then you click add peds. I already have it in there, so I'm not gonna do that. And then after you're done with that, you gotta click as rebuild, so to just pretty much refresh it. And now let me show you how to also add it in the Superman files. Now you gotta download add peds OVI, link in the description again, add on peds OVI. Anyways, it's gonna be link in the description below, so you just go here. It should take you here. All you gotta do is click on this and it should start downloading. Yeah, let's just, since mine's already downloaded, I'm gonna just show you what happens when it's actually, let me show you how to do the same thing again. Right click it, extract, If it's one file, it'll show only extract to the name or whatever, but it's multiple files, it's gonna show extract to separate folders. And now all you gotta do is drag and drop these two onto your desktop, or you could put it in a folder you want to keep coming back to. And now after it's on your desktop, all you gotta do is right click it, run as admin, and this is where we're coming to an end. So now all you gotta do is add peds files, go to your downloads where your Saitama is, click on downloads, click on the Saitama, highlight all of that, click open, and now scroll down to which mod it is. So Superman V2 Ultimate, and all you gotta do is generate OVI. Okay, drag and drop these three onto your desktop. If you want to uninstall it, you just drag this onto your desktop to uninstall it. Now all you gotta do is go to that blue, red, and green bar again. Go to your desktop. Where is desktop, and then just click on this, install game. I already have it, so I'm not gonna do that. And then after that one is done, just click on the other one, this, install mods. Now that mods pop up, click mods. And then after that is done, if you do open up your game, you can delete these, by the way. If you do open up your game, it should be there. So when you get into the game, all you gotta do is click L, add-on pets. Now yours should be the first one, Saitama, but for me, I already have a lot of fucking pets. And all you gotta do is open, and there's Saitama. This is just if you want to just like without the power, just move around, yada yada yada. And now to add the mod, actually all you gotta do is click Control N, and then go down to Superman. It's gonna lag for like a second, and all you gotta do is go to suits, and then Saitama. Again, it lags for like a second. Sometimes it doesn't work, it just falls, but you just gotta go back and do the same thing. When the HUD on the bottom left wouldn't stop working, stopped for a second. But what I was saying is when the bottom left HUD pops up, that means it's working. Now normally this is just like the Superman mod, so like normally it would show like laser eyes, all that. Mine doesn't show that because I've already customized mine, but normally you show like laser eyes, all that. And to customize it, all you gotta do is go Control N again, go to Superman V2, then go down to suit config, click on that, go to Saitama, and then this floating dude over here, which is your skin, will pop up. And now you could customize this to whatever. So now it's probably gonna start off on like this screen. I put Saitama for like to like what is that, 50? Is that 50,000? I can't see from this one. That's about 50,000 or like 500,000 health. So yeah, that's, you could put it to how much you want. So you could put it to 500,000, you could put it to 5 million, whatever, but I'm gonna keep with that just to make me a little beatable too. And then you could go to like the damage. So like normal damage, I put that to, I think that's 100,000. I can't really see this far, but yeah, you can put it on however much you want. I do that so like normally with the Superman mod you could one punch citizens or whatever, but you can't do the same to super beings. So I just put it to yeah, a high amount so I could one punch, you know, stronger people too. Also I turned off like some abilities, like I turned off, let me show you what I turned off. I turned off like the laser eye stuff because Saitama does not have laser eyes. And yeah, so just stuff that would be a lot more realistic to his powers. So you don't just see him flying and like laser eyeing or freezing people and shit. I also turned off where is it? I turned off fly, so because he can't fly, he could just jump extremely high, but he can't fly. So like after I turned off fly, I turned on, Where is it? Fuck, I can't find it. I turned off can jump. Can jump just makes him like jump extremely high, like infinitely. Like if you hold it, he just goes to the moon. So he's not flying, but you know he could jump pretty high. And yeah, so that's how to make Saitama. And if you guys did enjoy this video, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe, and you want to see more videos like this, like how to make Deadpool immortal and shit, or you know, just how to make Wolverine. I'm gonna show you a little snippet. Not Wolverine, but like how to get Deadpool to pull out his katanas, etc. Even Wolverine, like how to get Wolverine to pull out his claws and put it back in. Like, just smash that like button, subscribe, and I will show you guys that in the next video. And until next time, toodles.